Hello, this is Sean. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the guitar. Assuming you never played the guitar, assuming you never even possibly touched the guitar, I'm going to teach you how to play the song Rammstein by Rammstein. Now, this is meant to be a beginner's lesson. The reason I want to bring this song into this is because I want you to get a feel of what it's like to play a full song well. And it's meant to be a confidence builder as well. So I need you to have two things, the mental side and the physical side. Starting with the physical side, which is the easy side, I need you to have a guitar. Preferably an electric guitar plugged into an amp with distortion. Now, if you don't have an electric guitar, acoustic guitar is fine as well. Now, also have to have you just go ahead and go on YouTube and just listen to Rammstein. If you don't have it already, if it's on your iPod, whatever, it's great. You know, it's a great song, you know, in my opinion at least. But anyways, so listen to that, get a feel of what it sounds like, because you're going to learn how to play basically the song at a basic level. Now, the mental side is the harder part. I need you to be able to have the innate ability to copy everything I do. Like the way I hold my guitar, the way I put my fingers, which fret it is and everything. I'm going to try to explain to you as best as I can, but because I don't have a lot of time, which is part of the reason I'm speaking fast right now, I need you to be able to pick up things and just maybe pause the video and just try things on and do it exactly as I do as possible. Now, another thing I need you to have is the ability to listen. I mean, not only listen, but imagine music in your head, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be imagining like an orchestra, like the Beethoven, the number 7th or something like in your head, but just the ability to hear da na na na, maybe you hear the Happy Birthday song play in your head or something like that. That should be sufficient. Now, to play the guitar, I played that song. First thing you need to do is just take a pick. Actually, you don't even need a pick right now. Just use your finger, use your thumb. We're gonna play the uppermost string, this string right here. There's 6 strings on the guitar. You're going to play this string, the thickest string. So go ahead and play that. See what it sounds like. Feel the vibration. Now I'm going to have you do a rhythm. That should be actually part of the requirement, is to have you have a sense of rhythm. I'm going to have you play this thing. It's a classic. It's 4/4. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just for your own sake, play the the first note louder than the rest. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go ahead and practice that. You know, that's a very basic thing. You can pause the video if you want. Now, as soon as you have that down, the rhythm, get the feel of having your hand on this side of the fret and your other hand on the body. Get a feel of that? We're going to play the second note. The second note we're going to play on this string right here, the second string, the second thickest string. And it's going to be, we're going to count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. My bad. 1, 2, 3. See if you're paying attention or not. So 1, 2, 3. This note right here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this side goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point, don't worry so much about the technique, like how exactly hold your hand right now. Just try to play the string. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 on this string. 1, 2 on this string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pause for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, like that. Now, once you pause the video and practice that a few times, I'm going to add another note. Another note. So this note, we're going to play on the next string, skip a fret, play on this string right here. And if you paid attention, I have my fingers held close to the fret. That's to give me leverage, as opposed to hold it like this, close to the body. So anyways, it's going to look like this. Actually, you can hold it like this or like this. I prefer the pinky for beginners. And you can use the rest of the fingers like this or like this. Doesn't really matter. Whichever feel comfortable at this point. So you're going to hold it like this, and you're going to play, this is basically the song now. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, before you even do that, just go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this 1, 3, 4, I'm going to play both of those strings at the same time. So 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So practice that. And after you do that, we're going to add another thing to it. I know this is building up and up, So we're going to move this side now and do exactly as I do. You don't have to move the thumb, just the 4 fingers. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get that down, practice that a few times. Now we're gonna move on to the final one, which goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2. Now, when you practice this, if you have any trouble at all, don't try to play fast. Try to play as slow as possible. You want to build your speed up. So if it's stripping you up, start playing something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're on beat though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If you're having really a lot of trouble keeping the beat, I mean, practice the movement as well. Break it down, and then slowly build speed. Slowly build fluidity. It's the same principle used in driving, playing guitar, martial arts, shooting, you name it. It's just about building muscle memory, and the best way to build it is to start slow. So you go, and notice I'm doing something a little bit different now. I'm letting it slur, which is without hitting this string with this finger, with this side, I'm allowing it to go. So hit, take off, hit, take off, hit, take off, pause. And now, one thing I haven't talked about is how to actually, the technique of the right hand now, or if you're left-handed, your left hand. We're doing this thing called palm mute. So what you got to do is take this side of your hand, which is the karate chop hand side of it, as I call it, put it on the string as you pick. And with the guitar pick, you're going to hold it like this. Kind of like this. This side looks like this, kind of like you're doing like a puppet thing, you know. My name's Sean, things like that. I mean, like that. So you hold it like that with a little bit of the pick picking out. Now you can go online and Google how exactly pick the picks, and different guitarists will hold it differently. This is how I like to hold it. So you hold it like this. Again, this can be found on Google. You pick it like this, and it should sound like something like this. And you go bottom string, higher string, bottom string. Try to do it as exact as possible. And notice when I muted it, not palm mute, which is this. When I did something like that, I'm just doing the same thing. Taking this out of my hand, putting on top of the string, a little bit towards the body. Not right here, because that's going to cause harmonics, as you just heard. So I'm going to put it somewhere right here. You'll figure out the best place to hold it the more you practice. To press it down the more you practice. So it sounds like something like this. And when we palm mute, you want to put this hand towards the bridge a little bit more. So it's like this, as opposed to like that. Again, if you practice, you'll figure it out. So the song will go like something like this. Once you build it up, it's going to sound like this. Try to focus on the rhythm. And another thing to consider as you're beginning to practice guitar, another habit to good habit to have is have a metronome. A lot of you have smartphones. You can